Welcome along, everybody, to Imola, just down the road from Ferrari HQ, and they know a thing or two about pace, and pace today is king. It's qualifying day, and it's great to have you with us.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Welcome to Imola, the spiritual home of Ferrari. But you don't need me to tell you that. Just look at the red-clad Tifosi in the grandstands. They're ready. Are you ready? For the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. One lap of Imola, anti-clockwise of course, unlike most Formula One circuits, will take our drivers round 3.1 miles of track. 19 turns, 9 right-handers and 10 to the left. Drivers will need to be precise at the hairpin at turn 7, given the subsequent uphill section. Without a good exit from that corner, they'll lose a lot of time on that stretch. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Russell, Yuki Tsunoda, and Gasly, Antonelli, Norris, Aaron, and Jack Doohan, Albon, Lawson, Franco Colapinto, and Senna, Pepe Marti, Bortoletto, Lance Stroll, and Zach O'Sullivan, Maloney, Behrman, Hadjar, and Carlos Sainz will start from the back of the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was about 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometres an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow-speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Okay, good work. Great pass. Tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details. Okay, copy that. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out. Got that, confirmed. Box. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance. Gap to your teammate behind, 8.0 seconds. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. You're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff. Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes!
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
And it's always good, Crofty, to get that momentum on your side, and it's really good for your confidence as well. The more confident you are, the further that can take you.
Only 3 can take to the podium, and here they come. But there can only be one on the top step. Your number 1, Max Verstappen. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.